So it's time to bring in Leslie Marshall, syndicated radio talk show host and a Fox News contributor, and Gionno, I hope I said that right, Gionno. Did I? Caldwell?
Gionno, yes, you are. That's
fantastic. Correct. Principal and founder of Caldwell Strategic Consulting. He's also a former Republican County Director of African American Outreach in the state of Illinois. Great to have the both of you today. So here's what I wanted to start on. I wanted to start on something that Donald Trump said last night during his victory press conference, where it really caught my attention because he said, look, I really am going to go out there as a GOPer and I'm going to go for the African American vote. Let's listen to it.
We're going to do great with the African Americans. And you see that in the polls, where I had one poll where I'm 25%. And one of the commentators, who I think is standing right in the back of the room in the corner, said, you know, if Donald Trump gets 25% of the African American vote, this election is over. You watch. And the reason I'm getting that, and I'm going to do great with the Hispanics, I'm going to do great with virtually every group. The reason is I'm going to bring jobs back.
So, Gionno, do you agree with that? Will Donald Trump do better than maybe anyone else on the GOP side as far as getting the African American vote?
Well, first, let me clear up some confusion, because there seemed to be some confusion in terms of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not racist. He has black friends. He's in good shape. Now, in terms of poll numbers, yes, the numbers that he quoted, some have disputed those. The Washington Post had him at 24% in a poll referencing a CNN poll. There's been other polls that have talked about him being in the 20-something percentile. Additionally, when it comes to policy and rhetoric, a number of African Americans happen to agree with him on some of his rhetoric, specifically immigration being one of those things.
Okay, so, you know, at the same time that it looks like he's feeling positive about that, there's a new super PAC that's really hitting him hard, Leslie, on racial issues. Watch this.
This is an ugly strain of racism.
I flat out called him a racist.
I have a great relationship with the blacks. I've always had a great relationship with the blacks.
He does not have a great relationship with the blacks. And you can ask 5 kids from New York City during the Central Park jogger rapist trial. When Donald Trump took out a full-page ad calling for the death penalty, he wanted to kill these kids. And it turned out that they were innocent.
Wow. Leslie?
I mean, from the Central Park 5 to not knowing who David Duke is, disavowing him or the KKK, security throwing out African-American students in the South. Okay, if Donald Trump isn't racist, what is that? If we want to look at the polls, yes, less than 10% might say, hey, I can buy some of his rhetoric. Oh, I think he may understand some of the issues affecting the black community. But the reality is 3% or less would vote for him. Well, and they would vote for Hillary. So he does not have their support.
I don't know how you come up with the 3%,
Yeah,
but I think it's a fascinating discussion because he has so much crossover with other groups, including independents and Democrats.